Hi everyone, all of the students who are watching me, especially the UPSC students, make sure that you don't do any of this in order to be successful in your examination. The first and foremost thing is that avoid selective reading. Selective reading and selective preparation is not at all good. Okay, there are some aspirants or the students who generally like few subjects and they will generally read that subject only. They will like some areas and read that areas only. They will only consider that these areas are important, these areas are not important, these topics are important, these topics are not important. You should not do. A selective reading approach is always brutal and it will make you lose all the marks in the examination. Selective going to the lectures is also not advisable. You are going to, like, ethics is going on in the institute and you're not attending it and you're not finding it productive. That is a very wrong approach. Even if disaster management is also going, you have to go and attend. Your job is, as a aspirant, as a candidate who is taking the coaching, should go for the last day of the coaching, should be there with the last day of the mentorship. Whatsoever, what will the date of the examination doesn't matter, but you have to complete your coaching review at this point. Okay, the first one is no selective reading. Complete your coaching. Go for the institute every day. The second important thing is, without NCERT, it is not advisable to go for and join a coaching. That is my opinion, because NCERT, if you don't complete and directly join the GS Foundation course, basically the GS Foundation, the educators like me who generally only teach you with regard to what the examination point of view, but you don't get the basic vocabulary, you don't get the understanding of basic general facts which are actually there in the NCERT. That is the reason. Complete your NCERT by taking a gist of NCERT or watch online videos, but make sure that you complete the NCERTs in 1.5 month, okay, or 2 months maximum. Then join a GS Foundation course. It will definitely help you to understand the things very clearly. Third one is, don't start your optional along with your GS Foundation course. That is also not advisable. At least complete your 4 main subjects like polity, history, economy and geography. After that, you go for any of the option that you are what you wanted to write for. So make sure that because optional writing is not a one-way writing, not a unidirectional writing. It requires the interlinking of all the subjects and very comprehensive qualitative answer you have to present. That is why when you are taking a optional, make sure that you are done with these 4 subjects for sure. And the third important point here is current affairs. Basically, every day following current affairs is not advisable because it will squeeze your time a lot and you cannot concentrate on your static subjects at all and you cannot revise them also. Okay, that is why weekly following the current affairs and learning 1 or 2 current affairs per day is enough. 1 or 2 current affairs, 30 minutes of what I say is that watching a YouTube video on current affairs or doing by yourself, that is more than enough. And make sure that when you're doing the current affair, concentrate on GK. Okay, the static, the factual data, you have to concentrate on it. So every 15 days, you have to evaluate yourself that how much current affairs you have learned. This is a common cycle, you have to do it. So third point is with regard to the current affairs. The fourth point here is, when you have more number of books with you, that will give you more motivation to study. So make sure that if any new books come into the market, try to go and see it, because you may find the book writing may be very easy. You may find previous year questions may be covered in one particular book. That will definitely give you a lot of boost and confidence. So don't hold your hands while buying the books. Buy as many books as you can buy. That is no problem at all. But it's not like that you buy a bulk of books. I'm just telling that 2 to 3 books per subject is always good books. Okay, and if any institute is providing you flowchart manner or in a way they have designed it in a process manner or in a flowchart manner, that is also advisable to take. Why? Because that gives you very realistic understanding of, okay, the umbrella processes, the umbrella understanding of the subject is very easily can be graspable. That is why you have to take that particular material also. The fifth one here is, okay, relationships. You have to avoid whatsoever, what kind of relationships are there. Make sure that you are away from the relationship. Okay, that is the best way out. You can do that after the 1 year or 2 year, but make sure that you are not a part of that particular process. at this point of time where you are seriously preparing for your examination. The sixth important point here is watching and being with the mobile phone is the biggest what I say is a hurdle for an aspirant. So make sure that you avoid mobile phone as much as you can, because when you start avoiding it, it will help you to definitely condition your mind to be without mobile phones also. This is what you have to also remember. These are the 5 to 6 tips that you have to also take into consideration when you are preparing for the examination. And the last one, I will tell you that, okay, don't think that you know everything. First of all, you don't know anything. So the UPSC exam is very, very tough examination. So make sure that you are just a student. You are always a learner. Just the moment you got some knowledge with regard to a particular subject, don't stop going to that particular lectures. You have to continuously be a learner all through your age, first of all. Okay. And there are some students who will generally think that they know very good with regard to each and everything that they have learned, and they will directly want to attempt the examination. That is also a very wrong thing. Every day, as far as my opinion is considered, on Monday you have to practice 15 questions of geography, on Tuesday history, then on polity, Wednesday, like that 6 to 7 subjects every day, 15 MCQs you have to practice, and nearly about 3 to 4 mains answer writing you have to practice and get evaluated. If you are doing this particular process, then your job is confirmed. You will definitely crack the examination. Okay. For mentorship detail for the UPSC, I have attached the advertisement for BSIR and UPSC Civils and Prelims. You can watch it. Thank you for listening to. Please do subscribe, like and share.